Hi everyone, good day. My name is Ruth. I am a registered migration agent and a solicitor or lawyer here in Australia. In this video, I would like to share about partner visa changes. I note that the information in this video is not to be treated as legal advice, but it will give you vital information on partner visa changes. Now, immigration had initially announced that changes for partner visa will come into effect on the 17th of April 2019. Just a few days before that, immigration said that they are not ready for the changes to be implemented on that day. However, they will be implementing same in the near future. So this is great news for partner visa applicants, and I will explain why. As most of you know, essentially there are two applications in relation to a partner visa. The first one is visa application by an overseas spouse or partner, and the second one is sponsorship application by an Australian citizen, permanent resident, or eligible New Zealand citizen. Currently, an applicant can lodge a partner visa onshore, which means in Australia, or offshore, outside Australia, and immediately after that, a sponsorship application can be lodged. For example, if you're currently in Australia on a temporary visa, so this can be a tourist visa, a student visa, or working holiday visa, etc., and you meet the criteria for a partner visa, and you're not prevented from applying for a visa in Australia, then you may be able to lodge a partner visa onshore, which is from Australia. Upon the expiry of your current substantive visa, a bridging visa associated with your partner visa lodgement will come into effect. This means that you will not need to leave Australia. You can continue to live here, work here, and many a times access to Medicare during the waiting time. So you will continue to live in Australia as if you're an Australian resident until your visa is granted or decided. So this is a great option to show continual relationship, as you will continue to be together with your Australian partner instead of having to leave Australia and apply offshore. Now, in regard to the proposed changes, it states that an applicant cannot lodge a partner visa until and unless the sponsor has lodged and be approved of the sponsorship application. This means if you are in Australia on a temporary visa and your visa is about to expire, you cannot actually lodge another partner visa until and unless the sponsorship application has been approved. Now, as this is a new process, the process might take a few months, a year, or longer. Who knows? And if so, and if your current Australian visa or temporary visa expires, then you will have to find another way to stay in Australia, or you will have no choice but to leave Australia. And if you leave Australia, it does not mean that you cannot later apply to be granted a partner visa, right? However, it means that it will be now more difficult for you to show that you can meet the partner visa's criteria, as you will be living in a different country if you are lodging an offshore application. That is why if you're eligible now, apply now. Otherwise, things will get a lot more complicated and perhaps costly and time-consuming for you. What about offshore application? If you've been thinking of lodging an offshore application from outside Australia, an impact I can see is that the new laws may cause processing time to be even longer. Currently, immigration says it can take anywhere between 12, 18, or even up to 20 months for the visa to be processed. However, with the changes of law, the processing time might be delayed to even longer. This means that your spouse will not be able to enter into Australia and you cannot reunify with them until later, unless, of course, if you apply for another visa for them to visit. Hence, it would be my recommendation that if you are eligible now, proceed with your partner visa application before the law changes. It is noted that the information in this video is only general information. Please do not treat this as legal or migration advice. We assess each case on a case-by-case basis. With the ever-changing laws of immigration, it is vital that you obtain updated advice that suits your situation. If you require advice on how to proceed with your case, please do not hesitate to email us on the email address below. Thank you, and we wish you the very best with your future endeavors in Australia.